Hello everybody, this is Noah here with Gecko News, and let's just get into the stories here. So the first story is a story coming out of Hyderabad, a whole bunch of red sand boas, and how they were being caught and sold illegally by poachers, which happens to almost every single species of reptile around the planet. But it also talks about how, like in 1 month, 4 of these snakes were caught and traded online under the code Double Engine, which is kind of interesting. But they also go on to, like, despite this being a proper news agency, they actually go on to provide the toll-free number to report anybody who's trying to sell these animals illegally via their forestry department. So that's interesting because typically you don't see that in the media, I guess, because typically they have a more negative undertone towards reptiles. So it's really good to see that, and that's kind of why I wanted to share that story today. But definitely it does beg the question of, obviously, should you get wild caught animals, but more specifically in this case, if you're taking endangered species out of the wild and selling them illegally online, I don't think you're doing it for the good of the species. So if you do happen to find any animals that, or any people that are taking these animals out of the wild illegally, then the link to this article, like if you're in this area, the link to this article will be down at the bottom. Otherwise, contact your local ministry or Department of Forestry or Natural Resources, and they should be able to help you out. So that was it for that story. So the next story comes from Dubai, or Mumbai, one of them, Navi Mumbai, whatever. It comes from India. People are talking about how mating season is bringing cobras out of hideouts. So far, they say 5 cobras have been rescued, and there's been apparently a lot of sightings, and authorities have been urging people not to panic because obviously these snakes aren't going to come into your bed and bite you and kill you in your sleep or anything. They're just trying to go through their day-to-day life. So it's really important that you stay calm in situations like these and you don't take extreme action like going out and killing these snakes, especially like things like rattlesnake roundups do, which is definitely not a good thing. And from there, there was just one other thing that I wanted to talk about. It's kind of like the Today in Awesome, or the Reptiles in Awesome segment. I'd like to talk about massive gator. You might remember it. I think I talked about him in a previous video, but if you don't, there was a huge, like a massive gator found on a golf course a while back, like maybe a few months ago, and he's back in the news. He looks like he ate a little bit, and he's much larger than he already was. So that's kind of interesting. It's just kind of really cool to see an animal of that size, because typically you don't see animals that get to that size or live to be that size. So to see an alligator like that, it actually kind of warms my heart a bit. I really do enjoy seeing stuff like that. And speaking of alligators, there's also another kind of secret link of the day that you guys can check out. It'll be the link in the description. Actually, all of the links of everything that I talked about today will be in the description down below. So that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, and make sure to subscribe to this channel, and leave me a comment down below to, you know, put through any suggestions of story ideas that you think that I should cover in next week's episode. And I think that will be it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.